The physique you saw in the thumbnail is a constituent of various different exercises, but 90% of my physique is built only through 2 exercises. These are extremely underrated exercises and very few people are currently doing them. While most people are incorporating just the simple exercises such as the bench press and lat pull down, you can incorporate these 2 underrated exercises and get ahead of 90% of these people. So well, which 2 exercises am I talking about? Let's get to it. Now the first exercise is going to be weighted dips. Weighted dips are famously known as the upper body squat. They are definitely the best exercise in terms of push strength and muscle building. Like literally, if there was only one push exercise I could do for the rest of my life, it would be weighted dips. Now you might be like, hey, everybody does dips, right? Well, yeah, there are several calisthenic athletes who do dips, but how many people have you heard doing weighted dips specifically? Currently, weighted dips are trending thanks to a few athletes, but I would say weighted dips are still being performed by very few people. And well, one interesting fact about my weighted dip journey, the chest muscles you saw in the thumbnail are 90% byproduct of weighted dips. And well, yeah, I started doing incline presses as well recently. But yeah, 90% of my chest is built only through weighted dips. And you know what? I'm not even that strong in weighted dips. Like as of now, I can do 40 kg weighted dips for like 6 reps. But yeah, that's pretty mediocre. I mean, comparing to those athletes who can actually do a 200 kg weighted dip like Matthew's lat. Well, yeah, I know I'm going a bit too beyond by comparing myself to Matthew's lat. But well, you get my point. I'm nowhere near the elite level and yet I've built a pretty good physique. Just imagine what happens once I actually get to some elite level, like even around 80 kg or like 100 kg weighted dip. It's gonna be insane. Now, if you're someone who can't even do a regular dip, here's how you can get started. Now, starting off, if you can't even do a regular bodyweight dip, you gotta build up to a weighted dip. Now, how do you do it? First, you gotta start with push-ups. Once you can do 30 clean push-ups, well, yeah, let's assume you can do 5 push-ups as of now. Like, literally, I'm assuming you're an extreme beginner. You got to do push-ups every single day. And do push-ups every single day until you can build up to at least 25 to 30 clean push-ups. And once you can do 25 to 30 clean push-ups, you can move on to regular dips. Now, assuming you can really do 30 clean push-ups, you definitely can do at least 5 clean dips. Now, on regular dips, well, don't do regular dips every single day because dips are a bit more overwhelming compared to push-ups. Once you get to regular dips, do dips every other day. Each session you gotta try to progress by at least 1 rep. And once you can do at least 20 clean regular dips, that is when you progress to weighted dips. And once you are at weighted dips, please don't train dips every day or every other day because weighted dips are really overwhelming on your nervous system. You gotta train weighted dips only twice a week. And as you get heavier on weighted dips, you might lower it to just once a week. So yeah, now that we are done talking about weighted dips, let's actually talk about the second exercise. But before that, if you're this far into this video, just quickly hit the subscribe. And the second exercise is weighted pull-ups. The absolute best exercise for your lats and pull strength. Do weighted pull-ups and you are going to be stronger than 90% of the gym goers in terms of back strength. My experience with weighted pull-ups is absolutely insane. Like just check this out. 90% of this back is built by just weighted pull-ups. I also incorporate T-bar rows into my routine, but I can promise 90% of this is just weighted pull-ups. And the fun fact is I'm not even that elite in weighted pull-ups, and yet my back muscles are pretty well developed. While most lifters are busy building their muscles with lat pull-downs, you are gonna build insane strength and insane amount of muscle by just doing weighted pull-ups. Now well, yeah, this is pretty much it. Now if there were only 2 exercises that I was allowed to do for muscle growth, I would definitely choose weighted dips and weighted pull-ups. Give them a shot, you will build insane strength, insane amount of muscle, and you're definitely gonna be ahead of 90% of gym goers. Of course, do them consistently, subscribe to my channel, and well, just stay consistent and I promise you will build some insane strength and insane muscle. And well, see you in the next video.